Kat and CJ are nominated for eviction, but who will win the Golden Power Veto? The Big Brother Monopoly Golden Power Veto competition starts now on Big Brother Cheesecake for Office Wars. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake for Office Wars. It's day 67 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week Nick is the head of household. He nominated Kat and CJ for eviction, but who will win the Golden Power Veto? We'll find out shortly. But first, the Reality Realness crew, Chantel, Jojo, and Jonathan, had another episode this week, their exit interview with Curtis. It was another fantastic episode, but I want to get to the Golden Power Veto competition because Monopoly is a big one. So what I'm going to do is I took notes, of course, and I'm going to discuss the Reality Realness episode on Monday's episode. So on Monday, I will have my thoughts. And believe me, I have some juicy thoughts that I'm sure will entertain you. Kat and CJ are nominated for eviction, but the Golden Power Veto can still change the nominations. Everybody's playing in the Golden Power Veto competition. It is the Big Brother Monopoly Golden Power Veto competition. And so let's get to it. Isn't this exciting? I'm so excited right now. Okay, so just to recap. Purple is Nick. Light blue is Kat. Pink is Brazil. Orange is Lindsay. Red is Brazil. Yellow is Lindsay. Green is Nick. Dark blue is Brazil. Railroads is Lindsay. Utilities is Marcin. Lindsay has immunity the first time she lands on pink. Marcin yellow. CJ green. If you looked at the breakdown, it's pretty clear that this is going to be a three-way race between Lindsay, Brazil, and Nick. I would be shocked if any of the other three won. You never know, but it would be a surprise. Brazil picked the dog. Kat the top hat, CJ the money bag, Lindsay the shoe, Marcin the battleship, and Nick the wheelbarrow. I was shocked that for the first time ever, I've played Monopoly with 6 or more people where the car, the horse and rider, and the cannon were all neglected or rejected. I guess I'm in shock. Okay. So I think that's everything. You all start with $600. So this is where we're at now. I didn't bother putting in 600 because what's the point? I know you all have 600. I think that's everything. So, and I'm really excited about this new format where today everybody will get 6 rolls each. Tomorrow is 8 rolls. And then Sunday is 10 rolls. I think it's going to be better. Because that way, last season I did it, the first 3 seasons I did it on time, where it was 15 minutes each day, and so I would start rushing at the end of it. And it's not as much fun, and then I make mistakes. Okay, so that's not good. Let's try this way. Oh, I think that's the best, just to have as much light as possible. Okay, is everybody ready? So exciting! Okay, all right, here we go. Brazil, are you ready? Oh, and in season 1 and 2, I had Monopoly facing this way, so the front was in front. Then last season I changed it so pink and orange were in front, and now you have yellow and red in front. So it's just each season I move it in one direction. Ooh, I love One Direction. I can never decide who's the hottest one though. All right, here we go. Roll 1 is Brazil. 5. She's already Brazil luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reading Railroad, owned by Lindsay. And that means, Brazil, you have to pay Lindsay $25 for that. So Lindsay goes up to $6.25. Brazil down to $5.75. Kat, you're up next. Oh, poor Brazil. Brazil luck. 6. Kat is the top hat. Oriental Avenue, so racist. I mean, when they change Oriental Avenue to Asian Avenue, Jack is going to have a field day. Did you see his post yesterday about Cracker Jack and Orville Redenbacher and Chef Boyardee and how they all got to go? Oh, boy. Okay, so Oriental Avenue, that's light blue. So that's owned by Kat. And a light blue with one house is $30. No, I'm sorry. Your cat. I'm already making mistakes and I don't have a time limit. So never mind. That's yours. Next up is CJ. Don't mind me, folks. 8. Money bag. Vermont Avenue. This time you have to pay to CJ. So, Vermont Avenue 1 is $30. So CJ goes down to $5.70. Cat goes up to $6.30. Next up, Lindsay. Lindsay is the shoe. 9. I literally looked at the 3 tokens remaining and was like, which one of these is the shoe? Connecticut Avenue. Fun fact, my dad would always say Connecticut, and my mother and I would just get so annoyed, but he's like, there's a C in there, it's Connecticut. And I'm like, no, it's a silent C. Anyway, Connecticut, first time, so that is $40. So, Kat, you go up to $6.70. Lindsay goes down to $5.85. Okay. Next up is Marson, the battleship. 8. Vermont Avenue. That is the second time we're landing on Vermont Avenue. Kat is off to a good start. That would be $90 to Kat. So Kat goes up to $7.60. Marson down to $5.10. Next up is Nick. 3. Baltic Avenue, purple. That is your own. Okay, so after the first round of 6, we have in the lead Kat with $7.60. Okay. Round 2. I guess I should say day 1, roll 2. Brazil. Let's see how your Brazil luck goes here. You are the dog. Watch her get a 10. No, 5. Oh, well, just visiting. That's nice. So, no penalty there. But if you get a 5 again, you get Lindsay's second railroad. Kat, the top hat. 12 and doubles. I just realized now, is that? Yeah, it's as far down as it goes, so you can't really see the dice. Sorry about that. I'll try and roll it closer to this side. Cat 12, doubles, which means you roll again. 10 to St. James Place. Tennessee Avenue. I believe that is owned by Lindsay. Yes. First time on Tennessee Avenue is $200. So Lindsay goes up to $7.85. Cat goes down to $5.60. So much for that early lead. But at least I had Arby's yesterday. Yeah, she did have Arby's, bitch. And Dairy Queen has a Coffee Crisp Blizzard, which I really, really, really want to try. Even though I hate Dairy Queen ice cream, but I love Coffee Crisp. Okay. Cat, so you roll again. 4, and doubles again. If you get doubles a third time, you're going to jail. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chance. Okay. Cat, your chance card is... take a walk on the boardwalk. Advance token to boardwalk. Well, if you're going to get this, it's good to get it early and get it out of the way. So, Cat is going to boardwalk. At least she gets close to go. Dark blue is owned by Brazil. Boardwalk. First time. I believe that's 200 on the first one. Yes. So, Brazil goes up to 775. Cat, you're down to 360. Whoops. Oh, and doubles. Now, if you get doubles the third time, you're going to jail. No. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Vermont Avenue. And you collect $200 for passing go. So you go back up to 560. Wow, you went... Where did you start that roll? Yeah, you went all the way around the board in one roll. Nice. CJ, you are up next. And CJ rolls a 3. St. Charles Place is pink. Is owned by Brazil. First time on it, 100, I think 90. 50, oh well. CJ goes down to 520. Brazil goes up to 825. Next up is Lindsay. 9. Let's see, is the shoe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tennessee Avenue is yours. Marcin, the battleship. 7. Pennsylvania Railroad is owned by Lindsay. First time on that one, which means $25. Marcin will go down to 485. Lindsay will go up to 810. Okay. Next up is Nick. 5. Ooh, Vermont Avenue. And I believe that's the third time we're on Vermont Avenue. Light blue, owned by Cat. 270. So, Nick, you are going down to 330. Let me make sure that's right. Yes. 330. And Cat, you go up to 830. So, after the second roll, we have in the lead, just barely, Cat retains the lead, 830, Brazil 825, Lindsay 810, it is close, CJ 520, Marcin 485, and Nick, who was favored to win, is struggling at first, but there's still a long way to go. Day 1, roll 3, Brazil. I have no idea. There she is, she's just visiting. Oh, she's probably going to end up on Pennsylvania Railroad. Okay, hold on, 1 second. One thing Lindsay and I have always argued about, if one of the dice is off the board, you have to re-roll. The dice has to land on the board. And Lindsay, I have cried over this rule. So I'm re-rolling just the one that's off the board. So we have... You can't write this shit. Okay, so Brazil goes to Pennsylvania Railroad. Oh, what a loser! I'm just kidding. Okay, that is the second time on Pennsylvania Railroad. Second time for Railroad. I just want to confirm. It's 25, 50, 100, and 200, right? Yeah. So second time would be 50. So Lindsay goes up to 860, and Brazil goes down to 775, and she's screaming right now. Cat, top hat, you're up, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tennessee Avenue. This is a popular spot. Tennessee Avenue, second time, owned by Lindsay, is $200. So, Kat, you're going to go down to 630, and Lindsay, you are going to go up to 1060. Woo! CJ, you're up next. CJ's the money bag. She gets a 4. Wow, you people really like the railroads. Pennsylvania Railroad, third time landing on it, so that's $100. CJ goes down to 420. Lindsay up to 1160. I don't know why, but when I said down there, I had an Arnold Schwarzenegger thing go off in my head. You go down! Okay, Marcin. They should have a True Lies version of Monopoly. That movie alone deserves its own version of Monopoly. Okay, with the horse in the elevator. I love that scene. And everything Tom Arnold says is funny. Marcin. Did Lindsay go yet? Shoot. Oh, crap. I started talking and I lost my train of thought. I don't think Lindsay went yet. If she did, sue me. 6 to Lindsay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Illinois Avenue, red, owned by Brazil. First time we're landing on Illinois Avenue is 100. So Brazil goes up to 875. Lindsay down 1060. Now it's Marcin. 10 doubles. What, you people really like the railroads. Jesus. B and O Railroad. First time on that, though, so that would be just $25. I just realized I didn't check if Lindsay didn't land on the pink, right? Somebody landed on St. Charles, but I don't think that was Lindsay. I hope not, otherwise I screwed up already. 10. No, I never deducted her by 30. Okay, good. Where was I? Marcin, B&O, 25. Marcin, you'll go down to 460. Lindsay, you will go up to 1085. And remember, Lindsay won the Emerald, or the cat is yelling at me now. Lindsay won the railroads because CJ used the Emerald Veto on Rai-Rai's HOH, and that's how Lindsay ended up getting these railroads. Just thought I'd point that out in case you've all forgotten that that cat throwing CJ that veto and Deal or No Deal sent the entire season into a downward spiral for her side of the house. Anywho, doubles. So Marcin will roll again, and he'll probably get a 10. No, 4. Ooh, you missed your utility by 1. But Marcin does have immunity the first time on yellow, so you are safe there. I did not specify in the rules, though, whether I would count that as a time landed on. We're gonna say... Oh, crap. We're gonna say... If you get immunity, the first time you land on it, you get... No, it wasn't charged, so it's not going to count. We're going to leave it. Okay, Lindsay's like, damn it. And finally, Nick. Nick is way back here, struggling along. 7. He actually posted a picture of a man giving birth, and it kind of turned me on. So anyway, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. What is with you people and these railroads? Like, seriously. That is the 4th time we're on Pennsylvania, which means it is the full Monty, 200. Nick goes down to 130. Nick, who was one of the 3, and it's funny, each season of Monopoly has had one person who should have done well and then just, like, failed. I think, I'm not going to go through who it was. But it's not over yet. Nick down to 130. Lindsay goes up to 1285. But, Nick, you are in serious danger right now in your next roll. So, at the end of roll number 3, we have Lindsay getting up there, 1285. Brazil second, 875. Down from there, and Kat is in 3rd. She's in the top 3 with 630, and Nick is dead last with 130, and he has to be careful in the next roll. Okay. Roll day... What was I gonna... Where are we at? Day 1 roll... I may have drunk a little before this. What? It's Monopoly. Day 1, roll 4. Okay. Brazil, you are the dog. Oh, that's why you picked the dog, because of Nala. It makes sense now. I was like, why would she pick the dog? So anyway, Brazil's going to get a 10 so she can go on Lindsay's next railroad. If this happens, I will die. No! Damn it, Brazil! Okay, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Indiana Avenue. That is your own. Okay, Lindsay. No. Cat, you're the top hat. 3. 1, 2, 3. Kentucky Avenue. That is owned by Brazil. 1 on Kentucky is 90. So, Cat, you're going to go down to 540. Brazil, you will go up to 965. CJ. 10. Wow. Typically, when I play Monopoly, the railroads are never, ever landed on. And so I never go for railroads. And there's been times when people have owned 4, and it never hurts me because I just never land on them. Today is not one of those days. That is the 2nd time on B&O Railroads, so that's going to be $50. So CJ, you go down to 370. Lindsay, you go up to 1335. Next is Lindsay, the shoe. 8. Really big shoe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. North Carolina Avenue. The greens are owned by Nick. So he's going to make some money back now, which he desperately needs. North Carolina, first time on it is 130, which is actually exactly what Nick has. So he doubles. He goes up to 260. And Lindsay, you go down by 130 to 1205. Okay, Marcin. Marcin is the battleship. And he gets an 11. So that means, Marcin, you land on go. And as I said yesterday, double money for landing on go, 400. You go up to 860. Nobody fought me on that. I'm so torn on that rule. It's 50-50. It depends on how long you want the game to go on, because I feel it makes the game longer if you have the double money for landing on go. Okay, and finally, Nick. Nick is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Illinois Avenue. That is... Oh boy. That is Brazil's. Holy shit. I just realized what happened. That is Brazil's second time on Illinois Avenue. I'm afraid to look. Nick, you have 260, and Illinois with 2 is 300. Wow. In 4 rolls, Nick is eliminated. Wow. Honestly, that's just bad luck. Like, I hate to say it. That's just bad luck. You had the purple, which is early, and nobody ever lands on that first. And nobody just had a chance to get to the green. And you just had... Each roll you had to pay. And because we were going in alphabetical order, because the coin landed on heads, you were last. So blame the coin, Nick. Don't blame me. So Nick will lose all 260, and he is bankrupt. Kenny Rogers used to famously say, "I've been there, and I'll be there again." Brazil will get the 260, which puts her up to, to 1225, right? Yes. And Brazil will inherit all of Nick's properties. So the green goes to Brazil, and the purple goes to Brazil. But you will have to restart in terms of building. So North Carolina goes back to 0. So after round 4, that is shocking. Nick was in the top 3 as well in terms of properties. Brazil barely leads, 1225. Lindsay, 1205. Marcin, 860. He's in the top 3. Kat is 4th with 540, and CJ 370, and Nick is bankrupt. I'm shocked. Okay, day 1, roll 5. Brazil, you are the dog. 6. Oh, look at that. 3. Oh, I thought you were going on Waterworks. Never mind. Yellow, Marvin Gardens, owned by Lindsay. This time you don't have immunity on it. Marvin Gardens is 120 with 1. So Lindsay goes up to 1325. Brazil, you go down to 1105. Oh, I love that lady that Brazil posted who pushed Code Blue by accident. She's like, there were just a lot of buttons there and there were no labels, so I just pushed one. Oh, I'm glad you're a nurse. Okay, next up. Oh, shit. Who the hell was that? Somebody. Brazil. Okay, Cat, the top hat. I'm not doing this drunk ever again. Let's see here. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 7 times 4 is 28, and I'm rounding because I don't do the $1 shit. So we're going to round up to 30. So Marcin gains 30. He goes up to 890. Kat, you go down to 510, and that is also the first time we are on Waterworks. Okay. CJ. CJ is the money bag. 4. 2, 3, 4. CJ, no, she has immunity on green. Marvin Gardens, the second time. CJ has 370. Marvin Gardens, the second time. Wow. CJ has 370. Marvin Gardens on the second shot is 360. So CJ, you go down to $10, clinging on to life. You're on life support. That money will go to Lindsay. Lindsay goes up to 360 would be 1685. Lindsay. 9. Where's where the hell is? Oh, where are you? There you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You pass go Mediterranean Avenue. So first you go up by $200, and then Mediterranean Avenue is Brazil's First time on that, I think it's low, $10. So, Lindsay, you go down by 10. You're at $18.75. Brazil, you get $10. Woohoo! $11.15. Marcin, and I forgot to take Nick's wheelbarrow away. Oops. Marcin. I don't even know what you're... Oh, Battleship. 3. Wow. Ooh. Nick is like, I could have used this, you know, like 10 minutes ago. Baltic Avenue. First time is... I think that's all. That's 20. Marcin, you go down to 870. Brazil, you go up to 1135. So at the end of roll 5, Lindsay 1875. Brazil 1135. Lindsay's leading by quite a bit. Marcin 870. Cat 510. And CJ 10. Okay. Day 1, roll 6. The last roll for today. Brazil, you are the dog. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chance. So exciting. Ooh. This is Brazil luck. This is going to be awful. Wow, your building and loan matures. Collect 150. Okay, so wow. Good job, Brazil. 1285 to Brazil. Next, cat, top hat. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Short line. That's the first time on the short line, though. It's Lindsay's cat. You'll go down to 485. Lindsay, you'll go up to an even 1900. CJ, you have $10. You can't land on anything where you pay money. 8, which is doubles, and I think that's the end of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Park Place, first time landing on that. It's Brazil's. I don't even care what it is. She's going to get your $10. You don't have any properties to give, which means, CJ, you are bankrupt. Okay. Lindsay, you are the shoe. 10. St. Charles Place. That's the second time we're on that. Oh, sorry. Doesn't count. Lindsay has immunity on pink, so that one doesn't count. Oh, and CJ's immunity on green. Oh, shit. Did she land on green just now? Where was she before? She was, she passed it. She was on Marvin Gardens, and then she passed it. So all the immunities are gone now. And that's Lindsay's immunity. Okay. Marcin, last roll of the day. Marcin's had a pretty good day considering he's had just the utilities. And will his luck continue? It will. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just visiting. Okay, so at the end of day 1, we have Lindsay leads 1900, Brazil 1295, Marcin 870, Cat 485. CJ and Nick are bankrupt. Okay. With that said, who will win the Golden Power Veto in the Big Brother Monopoly Golden Power Veto competition? Find out tomorrow and Sunday as we have the conclusion of this competition. Then Monday, will the winner use it to save Kat or CJ from the chopping block? Tuesday, the final 2 nominees plead their case and we learn the rules for the next head of household competition. And check in with the jury house on Wednesday. Another house guest will be evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 4 house, sent to the jury house, and we will learn the identities of the final 5. I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Take care. We leave you as we eavesdrop on the house guests. Good night.